So this message is for Gemini. Hello, Gemini. I am Luna Supreme. I am the High Priestess. And I'm doing this video to talk to the Gemini about the energy that's going to be out there and how I believe it's going to affect the Gemini. And to the Geminis out there, I always ask for, comments or emails, like the video, thumbs up it, subscribe to my channel. I just kind of like to hear how the Gemini is feeling around this time. So, a lot of times it's good to, after the full moon has happened, you're able to reflect, right before the new moon, but after the full moon. And then you can go back and watch the video and just see, how was I feeling during the full moon? Because that's just a first step in getting you to see the energy and the cycles of your life and the cycles of your emotions and thoughts for the month, and how the moon, reflects that or makes it happen, make it so. So a message that came through from the Gemini, and Gemini, I'm not sure what this is about, but I'm just going to say it. And I always feel like I'm just kind of talking to the camera, but that's one of the great things about YouTube, because I know that there are Geminis out there that are watching the videos, and I just really hope that the message just resonates with the Gemini. And so the message that came in for me, and I like to call them download messages. You see some other people's channels on YouTube, and they call it channeling. For some reason I like to use the word download, because I feel like it was like a cosmic download, like that vibration downloaded into my body. But what I wrote down was, Gemini, what's the worst thing that can happen? The time you have feared, it's here, Gemini. What's the worst thing that can happen? You really have to go through those thoughts, Gemini. Oh, what? I'm going to be alone. Oh, I'm ashamed. People are going to talk about me. So what? So what, Gemini? And I haven't pulled a card for you yet, but I feel like I need to say this, because I'm talking to a Gemini out there. So what? God, the divine, the universe, and the moon, because that's what I'm passionate about. It's saying you still need to show gratitude in your life, Gemini. Even though the time you have feared is here. Yeah. I don't know. Exposed, maybe. Some lie you told. You're afraid that someone's going to find something out about you. So what? What's the worst thing that could happen, really? Like I said, it's just some emotions that you're going to go through, but they are just that. And as soon as you realize that you can, dissipate those emotions. Some people get so worked up, and I know I've been there. I mean, I'm not talking down on anybody, because we all go through times where your worst fears happen and you can't breathe, or your chest pains, that you feel like you're going to have a heart attack, and I think if you can just stay in reality, because those feelings of being ashamed, Yes, we all have a shame feelings in us. But the divine says, have that feeling for like a minute. And then start getting over it. Start showing your gratitude for all the great shit that you got in your life, Gemini. That's what you got to do. So I hope I didn't talk too long, but that's just the message that came through. So, I got to tell you, Gemini, I have to let you know what your message is. And, I'm just going to pull a card. We'll see what else comes through. The Queen of Pentacles. When you look at the Queen of Pentacles, the one thing that the Queen of Pentacles does is appreciate their circumstance. And this is male or female out there. That's the energy that you want to get to. And I'm going to tell you, the full moon may have you very emotional for whatever your worst fears are. To the Geminis out there, if you need to book a personal reading with me, I can totally do that. Email me who you are and what you need. I usually do 30-minute sessions. But the first thing I do is I ask the people to email me, and then I'll immediately respond back with, the fees and the rates and everything. So, Gemini, that's your message.